My sisters and brothers in COD, siblings in gaming, let us dive into Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I would comment something, but I'm busy having a coughing fit in a good way, so forgive me. We're gonna onboard right away into a match. The weed is so good. Oh, did you not realize this is a cannabis-friendly zone? Please, if you cannot abide by that, that's fine. We're not gonna judge you, but get the hell out. Leave us alone. Y'all just go back to what you were doing and mind your own business and let the rest of us enjoy our weed and video games in peace, for crying out loud. The world's crazy enough as it is. I like this new map. So I just wanted to confirm that's new and not like a rebuild, a reconstruction of an old map. For the record, and I say this only because I keep seeing incorrect information out there. When they bring back, right now, we are in a postmodern era of Call of Duty, right? The modern era, as that terminology evolves and is used, it's a cutting edge, so it's always like a revolving door. It's got to swing back around, and then like now what was the postmodern era becomes the modern era, and then the next new thing becomes the postmodern. I assert to you, my siblings in Call of Duty enthusiasm, we are currently in the very late stages of the beginnings of the postmodern era as far as Call of Duty is concerned. Modern Warfare 2, which when it dropped 2 years ago or 3 years ago, represented a dramatic change in the Call of Duty universe. I don't mean in storytelling terms, but rather in the way in which the game is engineered, designed, developed, published, distributed, and played. And I'm not kidding or exaggerating, because if you don't know, and it amazes me to this day, plenty of people just don't know. They don't bother. They think they're a fan of the game, but they don't read about it at all ever. And they don't bother to invest any time reading what the company has to say about the game. And I don't get this like permanent cynicism. Like, okay, I get it. A little dose of cynicism to keep yourself sharp and make sure you don't blindly believe every silly thing out there. Duh. Agreed. Duh. Necessary. But the kind of terminal cynicism that's like, everything is fake. Everything. Like, that's not physically possible. If that were true, then you would be fake. And you're not fake, right? Therefore, everything can't be. A lot of things, yes, right? Like, you see what I'm saying? That's the analogy. I see that constantly, but to back up and or to use the more complicated version of that term, to digress. So we're transitioning from it being a cutting edge new thing that changed everything, and we're at the end. I think we're in the like peak of the post modernity. The modern era of Call of Duty, if I may be so bold, and I do not claim to be an expert either in the game, nor its story through lines, nor its business history. I'm just an observant enthusiast that has watched from afar and have not played the games until now. And I've been playing almost every day, daily, as part of this self-commodification dance. Play Call of Duty. Dance, monkey, dance. While you play Call of Duty. Modern Warfare 2 was the first game developed and published and played on the new, fully rebuilt from the ground up. Like, it was a completely different game engine that any of the Call of Duty developers had ever used before. Prior to this initiative, each game had been developed, and they still team up this way, but it's newly refined, and in the internal stuff, all the infrastructure stuff has changed. But each team developing a particular game used their own game engine, and they had their own what's the right word I'm looking for? They had their own decision making for like where they got the game engine, what game engine it was, how they used it. Was it internally developed? Was it bought off the shelf? Was it someone else's game engine, etc.? So that was all independent. And that's why we felt such a difference between games, even though it was the same brand. Although they also were doing things differently by choice, the way Assassin's Creed was. See my previous discussion about how Assassin's Creed, pin on the corkboard, Assassin's Creed is brilliant at being perfectly Assassin's Creed, and yet wildly different and diverse in every title. And I think it's only people's nostalgia and stubbornness that creates like the discord, not this app, but the disconnect and the dissonance and the discussion and the argumentation, aka Discord, the public Discord, about which one in the franchise is the best or whatever. I feel the same general way, although it's different in its details, about Call of Duty. Like, to me, they're all awesome. They're all new. Some of them feel very dated because I'm aware of, like, I have a bookmarked history of the different stages of evolution of gaming, even though I didn't play as many of the games out there in the marketplace as I would have liked to. I didn't play video games the way I play them now for the majority of my life. I'm doing this now specifically as a threefold project. Research for, like, character development and ideas, both as an activity in the live stream and as like a compost heap for future writing. Hello, namaste, 707 man. No, man, I didn't see the N at first, so then I tried to fit it back in. 707 man. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Zeppoverse. Much appreciated. Thank you for being here. I'm over rambling and explaining stuff. So yeah, my point being, before we get back to the game, I said I was going to do a bunch of stuff before the game, and then here we are getting spiraled out of control. I feel the same way about Call of Duty in parallel to the argument I was enumerating before about Assassin's Creed. To me, the entire game franchise is like one giant super mega game that has an infinite array of different flavors, different little nuanced things. So like if I'm in the mood, except for the fact that there's like the need to keep up with the Joneses in terms of which one is the cutting bleeding edge of right now. And that's kind of, that psychology is driven by the live service features that are time dependent, and those who like buy into the idea or the consumerism of the battle pass. I am one of them. I'm not criticizing. I also totally understand that's like irrelevant. It's got nothing to do with the gameplay. It's got nothing to do with your abilities. It's almost entirely all cosmetic. But there's something fun and satisfying, rewarding about getting the little trinkets and getting the rewards and collecting them. This game capitalizes on the human species' instinctive baseline like impulse to collect things and just rationalizes inside of this platform. And you can't get mad at any one game for being a marketplace within itself. All games have become that. All games are becoming that. The industry has moved in that direction for the entire time it's existed. It's just we didn't really notice it every step of along the way, and a lot of people are too young to have noticed or know about the slow burn development of these ideas. Arguably, you could say that there was a golden era when games were just games, and there was no microtransactions. There was no, it is a platform for more purchases within itself. True. But they were also, relatively speaking, more expensive. The games, curiously enough, is one of the places where inflation has not made them unacceptable, or no longer accessible, not acceptable, accessible for the vast plurality of us, right? Although they are getting a little bit more expensive, the industry is definitely out to cater in a, I don't think is very fair kind of way, those who are self-proclaimed gaming whales. And that's a thing. But your average game, it's supposed to be a top-tier shelf game, is still $50, $60, $70. And that has been true forever. So now think about it backwards. They were a little cheaper, but not that much. And you don't want to over-assume the theoretical deflation going backwards in time. I think that there are some young whippersnappers in the gaming community running around thinking that video games used to cost 99 cents. Were there examples of games that cost 99 cents? Duh, obviously. Can you find new games that are coming out now that are 99 cents? Sure. They're usually small and retro designed because that's affordable for the mini, micro, independent developers. Are there people developing entire games and, sidebar, also movies, using the tools available at their disposal so that a single individual can get that done with enough time? Yeah. Was that happening back in the day? A little bit. What's his name was kind of a one-man, started it from nothing and built it, proving the point that like the vision is what really mattered. Ultima Online. I forget. He was a person who as a business mogul sort of started normalized and made it cool, the idea of going by your online nickname. Like the world knew him as whatever the F his character from Ultima Online was, right? And in part because the name was his name, like part of his name. I think his last name was the real name. There was a middle name that was fake. I don't know. I don't remember. But man, talk about back in the day, Ultima Online. Okay, blah, blah, blah. I said I wasn't going to babble, and here I am babbling. Welcome to the show, folks. If I had a point there, it is gone. So let's dive into what we're doing here with Call of Duty. But thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Shout out to the newest follower, 707 Man with 2 H's. All right. The internet, man. People pick weird things for their names, and I will not judge unless forced to, right? I'm going to take a moment to mentally prepare myself. We're going to warm up with some multiplayer, as per usual, and then I will force myself to go, oh, there's a free thing in the store. I love the free things in the store. I don't know why. I'm a nerd. I'm a Call of Duty nerd. And I love me some double X beef chips for later. I always try to gather them up. Okay. Oh, we're on the verge of getting a thing. Claim one more and we can unlock this row. Huzzah! I'm going to mute myself and, like I said, step away for one hot second. Finish off one little adjustment. And then I'm not even going to play with loadouts right now. I'm just going to dive into the match. What? Hold the presses. Hang on. Excuse me? I need the camera. Mr. DeMille, the close-up. Are you guys seeing this? Are you guys seeing this? Third-person mosh pit. I don't know. I'm probably going to be horrible at it. It's going to be so disorienting because it's been so long I've been playing this game. But I love it. I love when they drop third-person mosh pit in both the most recent Modern Warfares. I don't remember which way it worked out, but at some point it became a permanent list in one of the two games. I think in both. I hope this stays permanent too. I drifted away from playing it consistently in part because I wanted to get good at playing this game first-person mode, because ranked is first-person mode, and you cannot play it in third-person mode. My question, which I can kind of theorize some plausible, believable, like tactical business reasons for, but I want to know the truth. I want to know like what really happened. I don't think it's controversial. I'm just curious. If they obviously have the ability. This new engine, ever since that came out, has the capacity. For example, as opposed to, Cyberpunk 2077, which years out, they fixed a lot of things, and some modders in the community have put out like a third-person over-the-shoulder camera adjustment. But it's been shown that the game, at its core, in the way it handles character movement mechanics, is not compatible with third-person mode. And I don't get why you would tease third-person mode, why you would imply that it was available, why you would even, I think they even said it would be, and then not make it simple, like make it so that it's default, it's built in from the ground up, that you have enough information and enough moving parts so that you can just switch back and forth between first person and third person without it being a headache. Now, I'll admit, some games do it and it's weird the way they do it. Like, I'm not a fan of first person mode in Elder Scrolls Online. I need that camera to be just a little bit further away. But then again, with MMOs, especially pretty ones, I like to see as much as possible, so I like to ride up as high as the camera will let me be. In fact, one of the minor things, if I may go off on a jumping from game to game to bring up commentary, what are the minor things like I would have done differently? I don't want to call it a critique. I'm not mad about it. But I would have allowed for some camera control on elevation in Assassin's Creed Shadows. I don't know why there isn't. I don't know that they've been traditionally ones to do it. Thinking back on Assassin's Creed games in specific, I'm like, did any of them let the camera move up and down? Around and around, yes, but it's always been like at a fixed height or distance/radius from whatever its center anchor point is in the character, which is sort of like upper body, middle mass. Right? Call of Duty, this engine, on the other hand, they've shown us in Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and now here, I was surprised. I kind of thought they were abandoning it. Clearly, they were just waiting a bit to deploy it. But we got several of the small maps. Do we have both Nuketowns? We got regular Nuketown, firing range. I mean, all of the maps here are small. I don't know why they even. Some of these I don't think are small. Like, I wouldn't call some of these small. They're big, but But yeah, blah, blah, blah. I'm excited. I think we're going to have to start with this. Just because it's wild that they brought it back. And I didn't see it coming, and there it is. Third, it makes sense, though. Season 3. Kind of gimmicky, but kind of cool. This will be very weirdly disorienting. I was totally not thinking about this. And I remember the first time that I played third person in Modern Warfare 2. No, sorry, in Modern Warfare 3. After having like forgotten about it for a minute during Modern Warfare 2. I loved it in Modern Warfare 2. I remember when I first discovered it and said, yay. And then they did a third person thing in Modern Warfare 3, didn't they? And my question is, why can't they just make it just a default thing that it's a basic button, like a core button? Like D-pad up as an example. And it's just, boom, default. Up and down. I mean, up, tap it once. You switch from third person to first person. Tap it again, just one time. Switch back. The game can do it. In third person Mosh Pit, unless they've completely redesigned the way it works, what I remember, you can have the option to ADS to a still outside of the person, like third person view that's tighter in, or straight into the scope as if you were ADSing in first person. And that's just adds too much wild swing and disorientation while trying to track target for me. And so I started play, and also it wasn't part of the rest of the universe. It was just this playlist and just those maps that were in that playlist. Modern Warfare 2 and 3 had much bigger maps. They had the whole. Well, Modern Warfare 2, interestingly, had those whole, like, weird chapters that were a whole separate form of gameplay. I didn't play those very much. They were deep, and they were big, and it was, like, your team against the world, against and it was PvE. And I only tried playing it once, and it was, like, this map, like, this puzzle building where you had to, like, figure out how to get across all these gaps. A Call of Duty platformer, for fuck's sake. And we died so many times trying to jump across things. I'm like, I have not shot once, except for when we needed to shoot stuff. And someone else did it, so I literally didn't shoot once that entire session. So bizarre. Anyways, this will be fun. I need to, because I've let it get cold, sitting here rambling. I need to go warm up my coffee. And this just changes everything. It's going to be a bit of a mental adjustment. I'll probably suck more than normal, even though I'll also be having a blast. Third person Mosh Pit coming right up next after a tiny trip downstairs. I'm just gonna zap this in the microwave. I'm not even gonna add more. I'm just gonna zap it in the microwave because it's all like, that yucky sort of, it's not hot anymore, but it's not quite cold yet, right in the middle, lukewarm. It's my least favorite. I mean, I'll drink it anyways, but it's my least favorite. So I've got a microwave, and so I'll be right back. Dearest audience, your patience will now be eminently rewarded. Let's go to it. I'm going to go headset free. No, I'm not. I'm going to put my headset on. Let's go. Okay, I feel dumb. Was that music like way too crazy loud the entire time because I was dumb and I forgot to check it before I started rambling for an hour? Oh, thank God it's only been 26 minutes. I can never tell. Okay. Oh my God.
Team deathmatch. Neutralize all threats.
It's hilarious and awesome. It's third person mode. Also, I forgot how to switch the... There's a way to switch which side your shoulder's on. I think. Whoa. Okay. What is this? Oh yeah, the pizza slicer, as I like to call it. Whoa! Dang it. Ah, come on! It's brutal. I should have hit that. I feel as though I should have hit that. I don't like the scope it's got. Also, third person mode is way too much more information. Ugh. Camera swing on it is crazy. Nice. Finally. Ah!
Net call. Napalm strike inbound. Hostile UAV established overhead.
Woo! Whoa! No! Brutal. Ah, they got me good. Okay, coffee. I got you all warmed up and now you're getting cold again. Okay, come on. We gotta hustle or else you get busted up. Oh, come on. It's too much. I need to go back to first person mode for the competitive sake. I cannot deal with it. It's the swing. It disorients me. I've just taught myself that. It looks glorious, but it's too weird. Ha ha! Mutually assured destruction. Check this out. Alright, that was funny. Where are we? Ah! Okay. They're right around here somewhere. I forget that I have freaking...
Requesting recon above. Requesting CUAV above. You're planning on giving up. Do it now. If not, get to work.
Woof. I'm trying to work the... There's somebody over here.
Hudson authorizing Hellstorm deploy.
Yep. Okay.
Damn it, must have hacked our comms.
Hoorah!
Go dark. We'll pick you up later.
Uh-huh. Okay, that was wild and fun, but I need to get out of that. As pretty as that is, and as much as I miss it, I can't function anymore like that. It's so dope, though. Okay. Hello, friends, and welcome. Greetings to those of you watching live and to those of you watching in the not too distant future. Thank you for your viewership. Please do let me know what platform you watch. Come on through to Gaming Mr. Zeppo on Xbox and drop me a message on the Facebook page there. Where are we going? Where are we going to drop this? Which one's... That one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go. That one's cleared. That one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're all tied for the same amount. I guess it doesn't really matter. Which one do we want to put it in? What item do we want? What is this thing? The SWAT 555 Grau conversion. The SWAT... I just said 3 5s and it's only 2 5s. That's a... Whatchamahoozle machine, right? Ooh, I love the purple print on this the non-black cell version. Love it. That should have been... That coordinates with my LA Fires guy. Huh, okay. Let's get whatever this conversion kit is and check it out. Hoorah! We're gonna hustle to get this robot lady, because I love me some robot ladies. Well, she might not be a robot, she's like a cyborg. Cybernetically enhanced person. Oof. Monolithic suppressor, okay. Task grab 7x6. But wait, what was this other thing? What was this thing we just got? The SWAT 556 Grau conversion. Let's go see if we can even access it yet. Huh. New build, blueprint, or blank slate. What is the Grau conversion? Is that a barrel conversion? short barrel, grain twist, long barrel, reinforced barrel, CF barrel, short barrel, under barrel. You know, drill charge. I was wondering if we were going to see drill charges in here. I'm like, I don't see them. Why have I sometimes thought I've seen an alert for them or a call out? I'm like, duh, it's a thing. It's an undergun thing. Where the hell is this conversion doodadder? Here, I'm on the SWAT 556. No, I don't want to customize it. Here we go. Converts the SWAT 556 to a fully automatic weapon with lower damage and range, but improved accuracy, mobility, and handling. Equips a new default barrel and magazine and unlocks an exclusive extended magazine. Blocks barrel attachment. Let's go. Full auto extended. Oh, there you go. That's the one I want. Well. Let's take quick draw off now and put a scope on instead. No, I guess let's leave that alone. And try it like that. Without a scope or a rear grip. Just for funsies. And then we'll add an optic. Let's go. Ooh, now that I want that somewhere else. Somewhere like easier to get at. Marksman rifle. There we go. Let's try that. Let's try that here with this. Is this the one with the conversion? Yes, it is. Let's go. And into a match we dive, friends. I'm gonna go silent mode for a minute because I want to play headset free this round. Please do feel free to throw your chats into comments, into chat, and I'll get back at you after the match is over. I might roll into a second one, so forgive me if I do. We'll take formal TikTok roll call in a hot minute. Activating performance mode.
time. Capture the objective. Hardpoint is secure. We've taken control.
Throwing stun! Enemy killed up.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Percussion grenade!
This shit ain't working. We've lost the advantage. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure.
Hostile C4!
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Throwing tactical.
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint active. Hostiles have the hardpoint. You've fallen behind.
Head on!
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Damn it, we've lost the lead.
Incoming flashback!
Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint located. Enemy UAV inbound. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure.
Enemies have disarmed your spring mine.
Lead's ours.
Planting spring mine.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Incoming lead!
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint active. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Commence care package delivery.
Hostile C4! Ion requesting AGR.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint located. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point attack. Hard point locked down. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Flash out.
Come on, you're losing this fight. Hostile UAV established overhead. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint is secure.
Fucking blind.
Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point locked down.
Firing Archangel.
Nice. We're pulling ahead. Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point located. Hard point is secure. Hard point is active. Hostiles have the hard point. You've fallen behind!
Moving with Archangel.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hard point. You gonna let a bunch of company assholes beat you? Fight back, damn it!
Hostile field upgrade.
Enemy UAV inbound. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint located. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Fucking me? Activate catch-back protocols and get your asses back to base.
I like that new machine. Or this adapter on the thing, it makes it available in my
Incoming grenade.
mind. I don't know. It's something I think I can work with. Whereas before I was not feeling that vibe with that machine.
Incoming
So
flashback.
good night. If you will allow me one moment, I must answer Mother Nature's call and prepare myself. And we will be doing some more and more Warzone, as indicated in prior statements. Here it comes. One moment, please. I'm going to try and rock plunder solo. And I'm going to be full on defensive evasive. I'm not going to try to chase anything down. I'm just going to try to plunder and survive. Going to go pacifist mode. Here we go.
Ruck up. You're headed to the war zone. Soldier incoming. Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. plunder. Secure as much cash as you can. You are green to get greedy. Your team leader. Set a drop point for your squad soldier.
Voilà, fin de ride. Cancel my last. Voilà, fin de ride.
Enemy UAV is online. Cash drop is en route.
I'll drive.
Enemy counter UAV inbound.
Does anyone need this?
Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy advanced UAV is active. Copy. Extract helo is inbound now.
I'm hit!
Bag set. Extract bird is standing by.
Fucking campers. Oh, look, they're right behind me.
Go.
Back in the fight.
Cash secure. Extract bird is RTB at this time. Enemy advanced UAV overhead. Enemy deployed an advanced UAV. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy UAV overhead. Contractor. Execute contract to earn payment.
Does anyone need this?
Enemy advanced UAV is active. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy advanced UAV overhead. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I had the microphone open. That was brutal. I should put my headsets on.
I'm back. What did I-
Sorry. Echo chamber craziness. That was crazy brutal. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Okay, get the fuck out of here. Oof. Okay. Oh, let's see. Okay. I don't know where we're going. Where are we going? Somewhere right around the corner.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Supply crates are restocked. Advise you to load up now.
Jesus. I hate it when I reload instead of fucking open the box. What's this? Nope. Okay, where the fuck is the nearest piggy bank? This is a dangerous spot, but okay.
Does anyone need this?
Okay, let's get to it.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Where the fuck? I just heard that land right behind me.
Roger. Extract bird is inbound for cash deposit. Helo is standing by at the extract point. Secure all cash in the bag.
Let's go. That was badass.
Cargo's on board. Extract helo is RTB.
The first extraction! Yeehaw! That was crazy, dude. That was crazy. They seriously tried to, like... I like this machine for this task at this range. Oh, brutal! Haha! You gotta give it to them. They were out to get me, and I was stuck, and they got me good. The brutality. Can we appear somewhere else?
Back in the fight.
Okay. Let's see if we can't, like... That's what that was. I'm gonna try to go somewhere as far away as possible. Woof! I remember this building from somewhere. I've been in this room just like this.
Blood money. Hunt down enemy squads and secure their cash.
The hard part about this game is knowing where the fuck anybody actually is. If you're not good at... I should go downstairs in this building. This reminds me of a spot that used to be a good spot. Ah, shit, I don't know what that does. Supply UAV. I don't know where that... What is this noise? Woof. Give me this.
Sentry turret available.
Yes. Okay, where are we gonna go? Stinky room with flies in it.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Shit. Nope. I'm gonna go see if I can't tempt fate and deploy successfully. This, I can't remember what the button is. Okay, where the fuck? I don't want to deploy it now. Is this the nearest one?
Does anyone need this?
No.
Enemy counter UAV inbound. Enemy UAV overhead.
Sweet, I'm glad I found one of those.
Enemy deployed an advanced UAV. Show cold. Fifty remain. Enemy attack helos in the airspace. Take it down and secure that cache. Enemy advanced UAV is active.
Sweet.
Enemy deployed an advanced UAV.
Woof. I didn't realize there was also a freaking gas thing situation.
I'm hit!
Have that. Trying to take them down in... Oh shit! I forgot about the gas! Fuck, I'm so screwed. I'm gonna die right out here. Oh, I don't even know where it's going. And the helicopter's
Taking
shooting.
fire!
Oh, thank God. Just barely. Shit. Woof.
I'm hit!
Fuck this noise.
Enemy advanced UAV overhead. We failed the objective. The enemy secured more cash.
Meh, 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 meh. I don't want to play again. I should play with a squad. I did bank 147,000. Kapow, kapow! Not quite the same, huh? Um... Legacy? We can rock legacy ones up in here? Why didn't they let us rock legacy operators up in here? Are they, as I once speculatively mused, I don't want to say predicted, but mused openly, are they eventually going to let Carry Forward happen as a fun little mid-year perk surprise? I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised. And if they did happen to do that, I would also furthermore not be surprised at all when the hater troll community says, they're desperate. Look at they're desperate. They're losing so many players. And for them to have been able to technically do that, they would have had to have been part of like production plans since the beginning. So, haha, I wouldn't be shocked one bit. I'm not saying that I think that's going to happen. So don't misquote me on that. Don't misinform. Don't go misrepresenting me. 25 legendary supply. Oh, legendary. Okay. Armaments, procurements. Let's do that. Because why not? That's fun. Is there a legacy loading screen? Get the fudge out of Fudge Town. See, if they can do this, they can let us have the characters in here. When did this show up? Speaking of. I don't remember when this tab was. This hasn't been here. This wasn't here at launch. Infill. What is that? What happened there? What just happened? I don't know. It took me somewhere weird. Is that like a leftover button that goes nowhere, so it boots you back to the beginning of Verdansk? I don't know. Warzone boot camp. Training, players put spots. But we did our thing for now, friends. That was our daily minimums, or almost daily duties. We played some multiplayer. We played some Warzone Plunder. And we warmed up. We limbered up for the day. I need to take another little itty bitty break because, believe it or not, since whenever I woke up, which I have no idea what time that was when I did. Since whenever I woke up, I have yet to eat. And that's on purpose. I'm doing sort of intermittent fasting for funsies. For the reasons that you do. But thank you for watching. I'm going to take a break, grab a bite to eat, reconsider my options for moving forward, and proceed with some more chaos variety, almost daily something or another here on this bizarre and strange live stream channel. If you are intrigued, please do smash that follow button and tune in for more. And if you're ever bored and wondering when will he be online next, you are more than welcome to go and dive deep into the podcast. It's a slightly different experience, obviously. You got to listen carefully and contemplate the ideas being presented before you react and respond. But with that being the caveat, I humbly invite you to please go check it out. And then comment, question, criticize. As long as it isn't malarkey, bullying, and third grade level name calling and or worse, then it is welcome discourse. Free speech has never included bullying and being a jerk, if I may be so bold as to point out. But I get it. It's a double-edged sword. It cuts both ways, and one must find a balance, as always. I'll see you again soon, friends. TJ said you were supposed to have been playing music that whole time, and you were not. You bum. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. I bid you a fond farewell for now. I don't know how long I'll be gone. I may be gone all afternoon. I may get sidetracked all afternoon, all evening. I may go for a walk and decide to go on an adventure. I don't know. But I'll see you when I see you, and I look forward to more content creation, live stream craziness, commodifying myself for your entertainment live on these channels right here. Remember to be good human beings to each other. I think I'm repeating myself, so peace out.